When's the last time you drove a stick car? I had to show her the burnout feature. Howdy.
You don't have a license plate on the back of the car.
Yeah, my license plate bracket fell off. I have my license plate in the front if you need to see it.
Okay, where's it at?
In the front. All right, guys, real quick before this upload begins, we are doubling the donation for each one of these cars. So if you want to take home our C8 Corvette or the Mustang Mach 1, we give away $5K to charity with each one. So $5K to PA Wounded Warriors and $5K to the Queen Bee Project. Well, in light of what's been going on in Florida right now, we are doubling that and giving another $5K to people who need help in Florida because it's a pretty big deal down there. So $5K for the Mustang, $5K for the C8, $10K in total to people in Florida who need our help. Go to the website, hit that link down below. You can enter for any one you want, the Mach 1, the C8, click on it and order, and that's it. $5.99 left on the Corvette, and we have, let's see, $7.49 left for the Mach 1 out of 1,500, and the Vet is out of 1,000. So the best odds to win a car anywhere. Good luck, and to also help out a great cause. Oh no, guys, I might have made a big mistake here, So I was looking at the SVJ the other day, and I thought, you know what, I want a change. I want to take the graphics off. It was never meant to be a super long-term thing. So I started taking off the stickers, and little by little, you know, I got farther and farther along, and then I kind of stood back and I looked at it.
Look at that.
And I thought,
Look at it, I was so mad.
But by this point, I was in far too deep to back out. So here we are. Now we have a plain blue 3M Sky Blue Aventador SVJ. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the color. It looks great. I had that color on this car for like, you know, a year and a half, maybe 2 years. It was a long time. I like the color, but after having it be, you know, essentially looking like a race car for 7-8 months, and now it suddenly doesn't, it's a little plain. It will, however, match the giveaway ZR1 really well, so at least we have that. If you are a very astute viewer, you might have realized that the ZR1 doesn't have a wing on it, and that's because we are preparing for Pocono on the 9th. We are going for our highest speed ever. The car is working well, performing well, making lots of power. I feel like we could, in this cooler fall weather, I feel like we could make a new record here for the car on the channel. So I'm shooting for 180. I don't think I'll hit it, but I'm shooting for 180, and I'm pulling out all the stops here. I took the wing off, and I put the supercharger cover back on. I figure at Pocono, it's not like running in Mexico. We're not going back to back to back. More like go out, make a run, bring the car back, it cools down. So I feel like the heat extraction benefits of having the cover off aren't gonna matter as much as the aero having the cover on. She is looking slippery like an eel, and hopefully that equates to a high mile per hour at this event. I will say it looks quite strange without the wing though. It makes a huge difference on the car. Like, it looks very weird without it. Motor Trend did a test when this car came out. I think they ran a half-mile wing on versus wing off, and I think they picked up like 4 miles per hour. This is not a half mile, it's a third, only a third. So I don't think it's really gonna honestly make, a lot of people say that, like when I race, they're like, why don't you take the wing off? I feel like it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference, especially if you're going from like, you know, 50 to 140 in that range. But even if it's only a mile per hour, if I don't take the wing off and I hit like 178, 179, I'll be very upset. So I figured take it off and see what happens. You may have also seen the car is currently wheelless and tireless. That's because I have brand new tires being put on for the event. She should be like fully optimized. 2 really important dates for you to remember. Get it on the calendar right now because it's gonna be great. Number 1 is the 9th, the last Pocono event. If you wanna come out, I'll be there. Should be really fun. And then the second one, the big one here, is on the 30th at InShane Designs HQ right there in Lemoyne. We are doing an open house car show. I'll be doing a burnout demonstration, and it's also a canine police fundraiser as well. So it's really like an all-inclusive fun thing. We're getting food trucks, and you can see the facility. You can see me doing a burnout. It's gonna be a great time. So if you can make it out, I'll put that info down below, and please make it out if you can for a great cause, and it should be an epic time. You know, there are times when I think about selling this car, and then I drive it, and I'm like, nah. Like, what? so much. I feel like I really can never sell it. I don't know. Because what can you possibly replace it with? Nothing. Really though. Go. I am working right now and I feel like I might have the best job on the planet, and I thank you guys for that. I thank you for your love and support. I was watching Strat's video last night talking about it, and you know, we really do have a great job, and I appreciate it. My dream and my passion is to drive cars, and I get to do that for work, and I can't thank you enough. Oh man, she's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. Now, I did ask Carrie, I said, have you ever driven a ZR1 before? She said, I've never driven a Corvette before. So you just won the most badass Corvette ever made, and she hasn't driven one yet. What do you think, Carrie?
Pinch me, this is unreal.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Sounds ridiculous.
No sneaking around the neighborhood.
No, you might wake up your neighbors. I don't know what you drive currently, but
Nothing close to that.
you said you have not driven a Corvette before.
Nope.
So you haven't driven
one.
So then you haven't driven a ZR1.
Nope.
All right, well, we'll give you a crash course. I think you'll love it. And you do drive stick though.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about K9 Backs here.
Canine Bax. He's retired. He's been retired now for about 2 years.
Okay.
He's part of Hurricane
Hurricanes Heroes, and that's how you found out about us, right? Was Hurricanes
Correct.
Heroes.
Yes.
Awesome. Now, a lot of people think Marsh was the winner of our vehicle, but he was not. It was a buddy of his. So this is actually our first K9 Hero winner. This thing has, I think it's got 5,000 miles on it. Mint condition. It is the dark gray color underneath, but you'll notice it's very clean.
Is it safe?
He's sniffing it out. Do I have anything hidden in there, Bax? You tell me. It's basically stock. We did a coarse exhaust. Sounds really good. You heard that?
Yes.
Sounds incredible. And we did the back in black here. Helps to keep it clean, a little bit easier for you. It's got a lot of space.
Yeah.
I feel like he could lay in the back of the car.
He will get up there.
I think he could get it. I think he could hang out in there.
Oh, God.
Our Frenchies do. Now, I know that's a small size difference, but
I'm sure you can easily pick them up as
yes.
well.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's like a normal car. You're doing a great job. But, like, I'll let it warm up for a little bit. But it's nasty. It's very nice, very smooth. Like I said, it is very easy to drive, but
Yeah.
when you get on it, it becomes a different animal.
That's advice for like speed bumps and
Just take them slow. It's a Vet, like they are built to be high enough off the ground that isn't a huge issue.
And as far as like anything I'm going to do once I get this like right away, like tires or
You should be good. I did a couple burnouts, but I'll cash app you money for new tires. This is like you actually have to drive. In order to push this car, you got to really drive it.
okay.
And you got to like really know how to drive.
Yeah.
And it's a cool car for that reason.
And as far as like the driving stick and stuff like that, do you think it's comparably like easy?
Yeah,
like
really
other
easy.
cars?
Yeah,
too?
really easy because it's got so much power.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I mean you can pretty much let off the clutch and it'll go on its own.
Oh, really?
It's a little second gear.
Glad the brakes work too.
Oh yeah, they work. That's not even like on them either. Like these things will. If you ever have to slam on your brakes with carbon ceramics like this, you'll be like, holy shit.
Really?
Yeah, they stop. So that was it.
Crazy.
Felt good?
Crazy, it did.
Are you ready?
It is, yeah.
All right, we'll swap out then.
Oh my gosh.
I'm ready to see you drive it. There you go. All right, your turn. So I didn't know.
Yo, he just went all over the white line.
I didn't know you just got your parking lot done. You got to tell me next time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. I'll get you another Red Bull.
Deal.
When's the last time you drove a stick car?
My personal car is a stick shift.
Oh, it is? Oh my God. Well, then she's an expert already. Okay. So she's good to go. She's doing great. The car's performing well. Do you like driving it so far?
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Now, I think you should do at least one, like, pedal to the floor. Feels good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was like, I think I was 3,500, 4,000 RPMs. Yeah, this thing's nasty. Does he fit though? I think he will.
Oh, good.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, boy.
He doesn't like it yet.
There you go.
He's just very confused.
Look at him back there. Look at him. It's perfect. Carrie is about to head home in the car. Have a good one. Congrats again, Carrie. And there it goes. There goes the C6 ZR1. Congrats again to Carrie, our second ever female winner. I know my channel is a huge sausage fest, 2 out of 35, but that's awesome. So congrats to her, and that's one more in the books.
Howdy. Scary touch, please. Stacking, you don't have a license plate on the back of the car.
Yeah, my license plate bracket fell off. I have my license plate in the front if you need to see it.
Okay, where's it at?
In the front.
Okay, well, it has to be on the back.
Yeah, well,
I get what you're trying to do. It's still a violation.
it's a
though.
Lamborghini. Like, we're lucky it's not on fire yet. We're lucky the only thing that happened is the bracket fell off. But, and of course I gotta get back order.
Okay.
Trying to get anything. It's hard. This was actually a European spec car. When you got behind me, I was like, she's probably gonna pull me over.
Yeah, when
She
you passed
notices
that,
there's
I
no
didn't see a
license plate.
tag. I'm like, ah.
Notices there's no license plate on.
Yeah, so. Do you have like another way you can at least have?
I mean, I could like zip tie the thing on,
Yeah, I was
but it
gonna
looks
say,
like
if you have-
super ghetto. I don't know.
It's okay. I mean, I'd rather at least do that than
I mean,
not
I
having
can do
this. I guarantee if it's not every time.
You'd actually be surprised. You know, you are the first person to ever stop almost a year. Yeah, so I don't know if a lot of people actually even realize this, but I have never had a plate on the car because if you look at those holes, those are for European, and those are for I don't even know what, but they're really small. So you have to have a bracket for this car to have a US, plate on it, like a normal size plate. And on the way home from Monderbach Ford, way back like a year ago, the bracket fell off and I actually had to get a new plate for the car. This might be hard to believe, or maybe not, because, getting parts for any car, much less an Aventador SVJ, is really hard right now. I couldn't find anywhere to get a new bracket for this car. And then I kind of gave up, and that was like 6 months ago. I don't know, maybe I'll get some zip ties, who knows? But yeah, that's why there is actually no plate on the car. I feel like most people don't really notice it because there's so much else going on. What came of that stop? Well, I got a warning, but that's it. So nothing big. She was very nice, and I did have a legit, real excuse. And everything else is good. The car is legit. I have insurance. My license is good. So we're okay. Anyway, you'll notice that, well, number one, we have the giveaway cars here. I'll talk about that in a second. I already filmed that part. But you'll also notice the Shelby is gone and the trailer is hooked up. Well, I'll talk about that tomorrow because I ran into a little problem with the car getting the wheels off. And I had to I went through a lot. Getting the wheels off the GT500, that was my Vietnam. Maybe a little dramatic, but yeah, the ZR1 is ready, and I'll have a big update for you maybe tomorrow or the day after on both of the cars, because they should be, if God willing, if everything goes right, the GT500 will be done tomorrow as well. Why is that open? Moving on to something important real quick here. I'm sure you know that we're giving away the C8 Corvette and the Mach 1. Now, for every one of these limited giveaways, we do a charity. We donate $5K to charity. We've done Ronald McDonald House. We've done Speranza Animal Rescue, Penn State Children's Hospital. This is the Queen Bee Project and PA Wounded Warriors. Both really great charities, but in light of what has been going on in Florida, we are also donating another $5K from each car to a charity in Florida. So if you're in Florida and you know of a good local, like I said, we like the local small charities. If you know of a good one that needs some help right now, and I'm sure there's a lot out there, please leave a comment. We'll read through them. But yes, another $5K from each car is going to be going to people in need in Florida. So 10K from each car to charity, 20K overall, and 10K of that will be to Florida. Hit the link down below, get entered. About halfway sold out for each one. If you want your 1 in 1,000 chance to win a C8 Corvette or a 1 in 1,500 chance to win a Mach 1, now is the time. go ahead, hit that link and help support a great cause. Great day, really fun day with our winner and getting pulled over. Always a good time. Hope y'all enjoyed as well. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Take care. Have a great night. I'll see you in the next one.